Yeah.
Hey special family, welcome back to another video. I'm Autism Mom, and on this channel we talk about autism and everything in between, including special needs. Today is another fair use reaction video. Let's take a look at a video right now.
My autistic son flooded the bathroom and now it's dripping from the ceiling. My autistic mom won't stop filming my mistakes for millions of people online and blaming it on my autism.
So the mom was showing what her son did when he flooded the bathroom, what happened to her ceiling. And as a special need person, this person reacted like, you won't stop putting me online. I get it. Now this has two sides to it. I can understand the autistic person's side and I can understand the parent side. But on TikTok, it's almost like the parent shouldn't have a voice. The parent can't educate other people on autism. The parent should only shut up, put a roof over the child's head, make sure the child is loved, well taken care of, safe, and have everything they need, but the parent is not allowed to educate or vent because you're looking for sympathy, you're looking for clout, you're looking for a pat on the back, good job. No. I do YouTube on autism because I would like to educate people on what it is. We recently went on a cruise. I took my son on that cruise. We had 96 family members on that cruise. All of them saw videos and pictures of my son. None of them ever experienced him in real life. You see, when he had that first meltdown, I snatched their soul. My son literally snatched their soul. And they were like, that's a meltdown? Yes. They have never seen a meltdown before. Because people expect for us to, if a parent chooses to share that with the world and show them what autism meltdowns look like, it's a choice. If I choose not to do that, but that's my choice. I choose to educate in a different way. And I choose to, if other people do it, I would use it and show other people what it looked like. But for my son personally, I chose not to do it. But if a parent chooses to show other people what it looks like, it's a choice. It's their choice. It's their child. I feel like they should have that choice. Because who has to pay for that ceiling to be fixed? I'll wait. Who has to pay if anything breaks in their house? I'll wait. Matter of fact, I don't have to wait. My son did it not once, not twice, 3 times. And you know what the problem is? I live in a condo. I live upstairs. The water that was dripping in her ceiling was dripping in my neighbor's ceiling downstairs. I had to pay to fix his ceiling and his wall where the dripping came from. Not once, not twice, 3 times. So am I not allowed to vent? Am I not allowed to tell other parents that these are things that can happen? Watch your child. Make sure you put a child safety lock on your bathroom door. Make sure your child don't have access to water freely, because these are things that can happen. I think that's what she was trying to do, educate people like, hey, these things happen and you're gonna have to come out of pocket to fix these things. Not only would you have to have an emergency for life, because you never know with a special needs child, unexpected things happen. You will have to have an emergency fund for things like these. Flooding, sticking their hand down the toilet, getting stuck there, locking themselves in the car by accident. Yeah, girl, these things happen. But let's get to the comment section, because I'm dying to see what they're trying to say over there, because okay, so the first commenter says, and she was like, it's hard sometimes. Okay, but does she ever think about how he feels? Yeah, she thinks how he feels. Do you ever think how she feels? Because she can't go off. She can't be upset. She just gotta pay somebody to fix it because he's autistic. He didn't do it on purpose. We get that. He's autistic. But that doesn't mean she's not frustrated. So I get both sides of it. He feels a certain way, but she feels it too. That's the point. Next person says, it's all about how hard it is for her, and sometimes she just wants to yell, and it's like, calm down. Try having a child that had a meltdown all day. All you've been doing all day is trying to calm this child down and whatever. Sometimes you would want to yell. You would want to scream, but you have no outlet because there are people online telling you, just take it and calm down, because think of the child. Just do away with your feelings and yourself. You can't have none of those. Just think of the child. That's almost how it feels. Yes, I get it. If you have a child with special needs, maybe it's not wise to put all your child's business out there. I get the point you're trying to make, but that's up to the parent. That's how I look at it. Following person. Every time she posts about her son, she always says, my autistic son as well. Never just my son. I'll give you that. You have a valid point. At the end of the day, he is your son, and autism is a diagnosis. So you're right. The following person says, I'm glad my mom doesn't do this. I wouldn't cope. I hate myself enough already without the internet mocking me. The internet is not mocking parents like me who choose to bring awareness. I think there are parents out there who look at our situation and they're getting themselves prepared for what they have to endure one day, or what life can look like, or things their child might be able to do or not be able to do, or tips and tricks that works for one person but not for the other. I think that's the point of bringing it to the internet, showing other people what works for one and what works for the other, that they have an idea, that they're not just coming out of an office with the diagnosis, hey, your child has autism, peace. Because that's what happens. They tell you your child has autism, but they don't give you anything. Oh, get them into therapy. And when you leave that doctor's office, it's like, wait, what do I do now? So we have to look at it both ways. So following comment. It's all about how hard it is for her. And sometimes she just wants to yell, and it's like, calm down. Okay, so everything is happening around you falling apart. And all you have to do is shut up, think about the son. You have to think about both people. They're both human and they both have feelings. We can't validate one person's feeling and not validate the others. Right. Some person answered, right. Like, think how hard it is for the son, not yourself. So the mom is not human now. She just has to erase herself and make sure only her son gets to express his feeling, blow out his frustration, and she just needs to sit there in Buddha form, inhale, exhale. That's not right. You have to look at it from both ends. They're both human. They both have feelings. They both need to vent. Because at the end of the day, the next person that answered that hit all the nails on the head. For the son, it's just embarrassing. Boom. For the mom, it's stressful, has to pay for repairs, and overall, just harder for her. You think the mom is TA? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I have to do it a couple of times, so I'm speaking from experience. Following person. Nah, because they all go, you're so strong for dealing with this. Yeah, she is strong for dealing with this. Imagine you have your nice furnished home. Your home, you worked hard to put a down payment on this house, got a house, or you're renting an apartment, or it's somebody else's home that you're renting, and this happens. You have to fork up that money to fix it. Yes, it is a mistake. Yes, it wasn't done on purpose, but it still happened. Following person. Some of the comments on this video are like, you're blaming it on his autism. You're such a great mom. I guess we should just blame the mom. Next comment. What is Allistic? So I left this for last so you know. Non-autistic, not autistic. That's what Allistic means. I hope this video open your eyes to some things that we as special need parents go through. If you're a special need parent or someone with autism, I'd like to hear from you in the comment section below what you think about this video. I just feel like there's two sides to it, and both people in the scenario have feelings and want to express themselves also. So we should be fair and give both of them that option to express themselves, and not say one can express themselves by flooding the bathroom and the other one just needs to be quiet. That's impossible. So I just feel like we need to be fair. All right, I hope this video was informative, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.